Hello guys, and welcome to Travel Thailand. In this video I will tell you about my flights to Thailand, this time from Denmark over Paris, and the last trip from Paris to Bangkok. I was delayed for almost 1 day when I arrived in the airport. As you see in my previous video, I get the information that my flight was cancelled. That's really a nice info to get when you arrive to the airport and think you are going to travel for 15 hours and then you are at your destination. But it didn't work out that way, unfortunately. They simply cancelled my flight. KLM has some kind of problem with the staff in Amsterdam, and so nobody want to work. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, I think you know what I mean. My trip started with a delay for almost 1 day, and then they have to rebook my flights, and I had a hotel for the night, and it seemed like they were very fast rebooking my flights. So, but I have to wait, as I told you, 1 day. So I got rebooked to a flight from Air France from Billund to Paris with an Air France flight, airplane. And it was a nice flight. The staff on the Air France flight was very nice staff. 1 hour and 15 minutes later, I arrived to Paris, Charles De Gaule Airport, I think it's called. And on time, everything. I had transit for 5 hours. I have to have a new airplane ticket from Paris. I have to go to the Thai Air desk and get a boarding pass for my next flight to Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport from Paris Charles De Gaule Airport. I must say one thing, the transfer, even that I have 5 hours for my transfer from when I land in Paris to departure to Bangkok, I think I have plenty of time, no problem. But Paris Airport or Charles de Gaulle Airport is a very, I never been in such a big airport before. Hop on a bus and go on a bus in transit and find where I have to have my boarding pass, and I think, not too much queue. But anyway, I was hungry, so I went 15-20 minutes in McDonald's to get some food because I was very hungry. And anyway, when I go back to the desk at Thai Airways boarding pass pickup, the queue was 3 times as long as before. Oh my God, I think. And that queue lasted for 1 hour before I get my boarding pass, and I asked, can I have the seat next to the emergency exit, as I ordered on my KLM flight, but of course I could not do that. Anyway, in Denmark, in Billund, I asked the staff if they could book me a transport from my gate when I land in Paris and to my gate where I have to move on to Bangkok. And they say, no problem, we fix that, you just ask and they will take you in an electric car and go to your gate, no problem. Thank you, I say, I was happy. But when I arrived to Paris, there was no driver, no pickup person, no nothing. So I have to find out everything myself. And as I told you before, The airport in Paris, Charles De Gaule Airport, is a big airport. So, well, I thought, I asked a lot of people. I was very surprised because everybody told me, when you arrive to France, nobody wants to speak English to you in the airport. They only speak French. But I don't believe what people tell me until I got it confirmed. So I asked a lot of people which gate, where is the way to my next gate, and where is check-in and all that. Actually, they were very helpful, the people in the uniform that worked in the airport. So I cannot complain about that. I moved on and I found the place where I could check in for my next flight. I got my boarding pass. I got a random seat. I couldn't get the seat with the leg space because I'm almost 2 meters. But anyway, I think I just want to fly now because now I don't want to wait. I already wait one day almost. So after I've talked to, I think, between 15 and 20 people in Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, I find my way to the next check-in with Thai Airways. And then I have to rush because my flight, the time goes on, time flies when you're in an airport. So I rushed to my next transit. I have to go with a train and stuff like that, and I get more and more stressed, and it's not good for my stupid head. But anyway, I found transit, and you can see I took some pictures from the queue because I have to go through security again. So I was in a hurry and I was very stressed, unfortunately. But anyway, and people were stressed in the airport because everybody have to catch the airplane. Out of 10 desks with the security, they have 4 desks open. I have to wait in queue like everybody else. Of course I have to do that, but my flight was, very close. The gate to my flight was open. I meet more people from Thailand and stuff like that needed to go with that plane too. So we almost run. Normally I cannot run because I'm very dizzy all the time. But for the first time in 6 years I run through after the security check and all that. It went very smooth, but oh my God. And then I run to the gate, and when we arrived to the gate to get on the Thai Airways airplane, the computer broke down. So nobody could check in, nobody could board the flight because the computer went down and we were asked to wait. So we were standing, hundreds of people, sweating, hot, stressed, and until they get the computer restarted or something like that. I don't know what the problem was. But anyway, I got on the flight and the flight went very smooth, no problem, nice food, nice everything. Actually, it's my first time on Thai Airways airplane. And I must say, next time I go to Copenhagen from my home city in Denmark with the bus, I don't care about 4 hours in the bus to Copenhagen Airport, Kastrup, because then I can go on a Thai Airways flight and directly to Bangkok, Suvarnabhumi Airport. I rather choose that than this nightmare, because it was a nightmare. So finally I reached my destination in Suvarnabhumi Airport, and I got also my big luggage was smashed. One corner with one wheel was smashed during the flight. I don't know who did it. I got to Suvarnabhumi, I got through everything, and I have to wait for my pickup because you know the Thailand pass. Then you have to book a car to pick you up before you move on. And I think I waited 10 minutes and then the driver come and say, okay, come in my car. And we drive to Pattaya. So we drive to Pattaya. I say, well, how about the test? You know, PCR test on arrival. And the driver say, yeah, no problem. We drive into, you know, it didn't look like a hospital. But anyway, 2 people come out in hospital clothing and with mask and everything. And they made a very easy PCR test, just on my tongue. And then a nose test, to be sure. And then we go back to my hotel, and I have to wait there for 6-7 hours. And yeah, and then they got the negative result from my PCR test, and then I was free. So I had 2 nights in that hotel. I make a video about the hotel. It's called the Glow Pattaya, and it's a very nice and actually brand new hotel and very cheap. I got the idea to book my hotel there from the Tiger, you know, on YouTube. The Tiger channel, because they visited the Glow in Pattaya before. And it was a very nice and very cheap hotel. Very cheap. You know, the hotel room was, I think, 450 baht for one night. It's very cheap, you know, and it's totally new. So I can really recommend that. But I will make a video about that hotel in my next video. So just wait for that and remember to subscribe, because then you will get a notification when I upload new videos, and then you can look at my videos if you want. And remember to press the little bell with the, you know, shake symbol on. Then you get a notification when I upload a new video. So that was my story about my flight from Denmark to Thailand. I hope you want to give it a thumbs up, a like, and I hope you subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you subscribe, thank you very much. I appreciate that really much. So thank you for that. Okay guys, I think I have everything here. So I will go down and edit this video, and I see you next time.